I literally am an absolute idiot. I've had a fireplace next to me this entire video and I've not had it turned on. This was going to be at the end of the video, it's now going to be at the start of the video. So, cheers. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I said Q&A, ask your questions. It's 24 hours later. If you got them in, I'm going to read all of them now. Okay, so three things. If I look cold in this video, boiler's broke, it's freezing in the house. If I mumble, I already mumble anyway, don't I? But if I mumble more, it's because I can't hear out my left ear. It's like swollen up. Can't hear a thing. It's hard to speak. With these questions, if I get the same one twice, asked by two different people, I'll probably only read out the first one that I read out, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. Rank the season 13 cast 13th to first place based on your opinion. Okay, if you want to see my ranking before the show started, go to I Meet the Queen's video. I'll also do one at the end, a ranking of everybody. But right now, number one is probably Simone for me. Wasn't at all, but now is. How to turn down someone's feelings without hurting their emotions. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you gotta be a bad bitch, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta say how it is. People get too butthurt. Some people just gotta get on with it. Just live your life, you know what I mean? If you hurt them, sorry, but they'll get over it. Philip Terrell. If you had to pick a drag name, what would it be? Okay, so I went on a live stream the other day. If you were there, hello. And Jim, a good friend of mine, said, why don't you call yourself Samantha Booze? I can't remember if Jim said it or someone else said it and Jim agreed. I think you said it, Jim. But obviously, I'm always on the booze in the videos. Samantha Booze could be good. Still waiting for that Cause Light sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Franco sings. Would you ever let someone, maybe a queen, put you in drag? Yes, of course I would. Who? RuPaul, if he wants to do it. RuPaul's makeup team. Trixie Mattel. No, I'm joking. But saying that, out of all drag stars, who do you think could be able to do me the best? Juma, Sully Daga. Do you have any plans on meet and greet with subscribers, Zoom or Google Meet? Right, my Wi-Fi's awful. I actually run off my phone's hotspot. So Zoom or Google Meet, not at the current time. I would meet people in person when I can, without a doubt, that'd be great. To actually have people who want to meet would be amazing. So yeah, 100% I'd meet subscribers. Unless they spooked me. I'm sure you've been getting some attention in those DMs. Have you got any funny messages from the fans? So I've had a lot of message requests, which is really nice to see. Some people are saying such nice things. And at one point, I'm probably going to try to answer all of them in one go. But it really did go fast. Like it really did come in fast. All the messages, the growth, it came in fast. I won't say names for all this, unless you want me to. But some people like, I'm so happy to see a straight guy being so open with his sexuality. It's so nice for someone to be like an ally, like support and promote this world and feel open and comfortable. Like I can really enjoy getting messages like that. They're so nice because I know people have gone out of their way to write a nice message, and it's so easy to criticise on the internet rather than it is to say something nice. So those messages are just... But then the naughty side is, they're funny. They're funny, but they are a bit like, whoa, chill out. There were some really sexual messages, and I'm very easygoing. Like, I'll just laugh at it and just think, oh man, has someone sent me, like, I'll probably go look at this. Has someone sent me this? You know what I mean? Chill out. Someone sent me this. Someone wants to do this to me. But people are saying, like, I'd submit to you, I'd call you daddy, I'd make you wouldn't even have to pay tax. Either way, it's nice to see the support in it. On that note, I need another beer. Okay, right. Okay, Philip, what was your honest first reaction to Drag Race? So, the first reaction was, if you've seen my first video where like, first reaction to Drag Race, before I watched it, I was like, why? I'm not gonna like this, why would I watch it? And I watched it and it must have been like, probably 10 to 15 minutes in, I just thought, this is so, it's so funny. These guys, it's not just people dressed up. It's not just people dressing up. You can go watch people with like no talent on like TikTok or some Instagrammers who just do stuff like that. But these people are like artists on this show. It's 10 out of 10. So it grew and grew on me as the season went on. And by the end, it was climax. Also, where are you from with that accent? Like specifically. Okay, I live in like this area. There. That circle. That's where I live. Currently, Las Vegas next. Rexhep Kamiraj. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Honestly, I don't know what that officially means. Let's Google it. Now I know what it means. So originally, I used to be an introvert. Used to be really quiet. I wasn't confident at all in myself. And then I got a job at a pub. It was just like a local pub, like a bit of a local pub. Older people in there, a little bit loud sometimes. But it brought me out of my shell. I'm so happy I worked there. Made lots of contacts, lots of friends. Thickened my skin. If there is a scale, and this is introvert, this is extrovert, this is the middle, I'm probably here. Now, I'm not loud, but I'll happily talk to someone. Who got you into watching Drag Race? My girlfriend got me into it. Originally, when she said, let's watch it, I thought, well, she's obviously watched this for years. Because she was like, let's put RuPaul's Drag Race on. As if to say, I watch it every year, there's a new one out now, I want to watch it. I was just like, why? And then we went. Greatest choice ever made. Most Underrated Queen by Ludovic. Underrated Queen, what, off RuPaul? I don't actually know. I haven't watched all the series, so I can't say, but from what I've watched, I loved Heidi in Closet. I don't know, but they're not underrated because they're worldwide. I'd rather say someone local, but I'll say Heidi in Closet just to say it. Okay, Marco, would you consider doing a workout series? You look in great shape. I'd love to do a workout series. That's originally what I like years ago, when about 16, I was like, I'd love to do a workout channel, like just going to the gym. But if I could do a workout series, yeah. I'm currently doing a video called like Skinny Tall Guy Does 30 Squats Every Single Day. That'll come out soon. I'm going to do videos like that soon as well. Okay, Kilted Gamer. This comment's rung a bell. Have you noticed, every single time I do a video, I'm actually drinking from this. I've got a lot of things Lord of the Rings wise in the house. Aragorn's sword. Quite a few things, you know what I'm saying. The new Lord of the Rings TV show is due out this year. What's your thoughts? So I didn't know it was out this year, but I know Amazon were making the show, which I'm looking forward to hugely. Like I didn't watch Game of Thrones at the start until the end. I started watching it towards the end in the last few years. But for me, this will be like, nothing else is going to happen. No other plans will be made. No noise in the house. Every episode has to be the perfect cinematic experience. And if it does come out this year and don't get delayed, oh my word, like my thoughts are, it's like when Star Wars fans get like that, when they start when you want to cry, that is how I'll feel. I don't care. I love I love it so much. Okay, F Whooper. Do you feel the environment that surrounds you is free of discrimination? Also, do you try educate people about other differences? Do you mean like the environment around me, like my town, or like on the phone? Because the phone situation, I could talk 2 hours about. My town, they're a mixed race, mixed culture town. Basically, if you're not a kid, everyone gets along. There will always be stereotypes and what people expect of people in this world, but if you are nice to people, people will be nice to you back. If you had a bad experience with somebody, they will remember that. Just remember that. Have you noticed where you're walking and people say hello to you are usually older people? It's just like a thing to say hello. But our generation might walk past with their phones down and ignore each other. And you get no communication or sense of personality or welcome from that person. Just say hello. And in terms of like educating you, if someone's chatting about someone, that makes no sense. No facts at all. They've just pulled it like it's a headline, or someone is trying to defend something they shouldn't be defending, even if it's trending on Twitter. I'll say it like, what the Just be nice. You know what I mean? Just be nice to everybody, and they'll be nice back to you. Just shut your face. Okay, J. Markel Pratt. Did Valentina message you back, and have you gotten into earlier seasons? Okay, series-wise, I'm into series 6, dipping into it between the current seasons of Drag Race. That's all for now. Valentina messaged me back. Yes, Valentina did message me back. Literally must have been 30 seconds after I stopped recording that video. My phone started pinging. I thought, no way, and it was Valentina. So I am saved in Valentina's primary message list on Instagram. Remember that. Basically, she just said, thank you, you're really nice. Ended the conversation there. Now I just want to look like this chill, cool guy, like The Rock. If she wants to get back in touch, she get back in touch, you know what I mean? What's your shoe size? I go between 10 and 11, usually 10. 10.5 is probably the best. What's your favourite type of food? No one can say this, depends what day it is, but peri peri chicken always goes down great. Oh. Okay, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one sister. Do you get hit on a lot? There were a time period where I did alright for myself, but now I think it's kind of cooled down. There must be something on my face or something like that, I don't know. How long have you and your girlfriend been together? Since December 2019. Officially. One day in that month. Okay, I'm freezing in this house. It's freezing. I might put my coat on in a second. But next question. Makeup by Sean. Do you ever get people still hitting on you even though you made it clear you're straight? Love your vids, by the way. Keep it up. Thank you, Sean. Go look at Sean's videos. Nice. What, do I get people hitting on me, like, even though I say I'm straight, as in they think I'm gay? Yeah, which kind of annoyed me because, like, I've got guys supporting me, saying, like, there's a straight guy doing this. Like, I understand you're straight, you're doing this, I really like it, it's great to watch. But then there's some people messaging me, like, you're doing this, you're obviously gay. I'm not gay, I'm straight. Like, can I not enjoy this and be straight, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind if someone wants to say, you know, like, Sam, you're looking alright, you know what I mean? But if someone's like, you are not straight, you are gay. It's like, chill out. Chill out. I'm straight. Just get with the system. Okay, Nick Gordon. Favourite country you've been to and top 3 bucket list countries to visit. Favourite country I've been to is America. Everyone was so nice, and it's when I was growing up, it was like, it just felt like this bigger than life place. It's like I want to be something when I'm older, and America gave me that feeling. And even though it's not like thousands of years old, you know, like the modern America, it just felt like there's so much history there. Like my great uncle, they would buy me like Sioux Warriors, like arrowheads, or art designs, or pictures, or like dream catchers, obviously, like everyone else. But or even like the president's map, just history of America. It just felt it's got that nice intimidating feeling in a good way. Top 3 bucket list countries to visit. Top 3 countries to visit. Maybe like Brazil, Amazon rainforest type of thing. I'd love to do something like that. Maybe Japan, just like it just seems like a different world. Southeast Asia sounds great. Italy for like food. Maybe somewhere like Philippines, Malaysia. You know, just to experiment that life, just to have that experience. Okay, Joey's Angels. Why aren't you reviewing the current Drag Race world? Those videos of yours seem to pop. Do you mean like the current seasons of Drag Race? As in, why am I not reviewing each episode of Drag Race type of thing? Basically, because I don't want my channel just to rely on when RuPaul's Drag Race is on. I'm doing these top 10s for like a whole thing. Like you can watch it all year round. But if I did like each episode, I'm kind of just relying on that content when I want to like create my own. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds a bit funny and I'd probably get views for it, but I want to kind of keep control more of when I make stuff, if that makes sense, in a way. Do you know what I mean? Okay, Stephen Jones. Why you like you crying in there, if that's you? What other TV shows do you watch along with Drag Race? I haven't watched TV properly in a long time. Not since I've been at home. I'll put Netflix on, but my internet's so bad I barely watch anything. I had a series where I just watched Lord of the Rings on repeat and all the films that I like on repeat. Or a YouTube channel called TPD. They're from Leeds near me. I love watching them. It's great. Watch TPD. If you're ever up late at night, watch Bullseye on Challenge. It's a darts show. It's quite boring for some people, but I like it. I just finished watching Frontier with Jason Momoa. That were alright-ish. Stranger Things, Breaking Bad, Stranger Things. I really like Stranger Things. Documentaries that are on. And sometimes I just like watching normal Freeview TV. It's just nice to not have to pick what you're watching and just feel more at ease. Okay, LL. Pizza with or without pineapple? Without pineapple. I don't like pineapple on pizza. Like the ham and pineapple. Ham sounds alright. Pineapple, unless the pineapple was finely sliced up into the pizza. Other than that, I just don't think the mix right. Imran World. How old are you? Born in 1996 on the 10th of January. How old does that make me now? Okay, Eric Alvarez. Is there anything else you believe that a majority of people would consider feminine that you enjoy? Good question. Thinking back about this, I saw that Carson was on RuPaul's Drag Race. I used to watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy with my dad. And family, like my mum when she was around and my sister. We'd all enjoy it and like I wouldn't ever question it, like Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Like I remember going into school at like 10 years old saying, anybody watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? And nobody knew what it was. But like me, my dad, mum, sister all watched it and it was so enjoyable to watch. I don't know, feminine wise. Like if like my girlfriend's watching some TV show that I think's terrible, like Say Yes to the Dress, I'd never watch it by myself, but if she watches it, I can really get into it. But I won't watch it by myself because I just feel like they're those shows that are thrown together, but once you watch it, damn, you can't stop watching it. Coho Hob, I'll say the second bit. Do your friends know that you watch Drag Race? If yes, then what do they think? Do you care what they think? So probably my friend group is very boyish, laddish friend group. But I have always been really confident with saying what I really like. Like, for example, I know this doesn't relate to Drag Race, but wrestling, like WWE. So I always grew up loving wrestling. I always knew they were performers, they were put together. But like, it hit a certain point where people my age, when they were like 13, 14, realised it was set up and they were like, why do you watch wrestling? It's fake. I'm like, I know, but I don't care. Like, I love the show. It's a great show. Like, there's this storytelling, they're like athletes, they're doing these stunts. It's great to watch. Why do you think so many people watch it? And then they all went away from it just because they were scared to say I like wrestling. But I would always say, I love wrestling. Like, I've said to friends now, have you watched RuPaul's Drag Race? And they're like, no. I'll openly say, like, damn, just go watch it, man. Go watch it. It is some good. And I know they might not want to watch it. I understand that. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna throw this show on them. I'm happy I found this show myself to watch. Like, I found it my own niche thing in my friend group to watch. If anybody said out bad about it, it's their loss. Okay, Joey Hillard again. Who's your favourite queen of all time? Jujubee. Don't know why Jujubee. I instantly clicked with Jujubee. My favourite as soon as I watched her in All Stars. And maybe Crystal Method is up there as well. Crystal Method at the start of the season wasn't my favourite. But by the end, I actually, like, you know, like on X Factor where you can vote. I would have voted Crystal Method. Okay, Kay, have any other queens reached out? In terms of like RuPaul's Drag Race queens, no. But queens from like Leeds, Manchester, yeah, I've seen messages. But if you're wanting like big names, no, not currently. Kay again, would you go to DragCon UK? Of course. If I could, do you mean like a guest, invited, either, whatever? Of course I'd go. If I have the spare time from work, I do work a lot at where I work. But if I could go, of course I'd go. Okay, Aldrin, have you ever seen a drag show or been to a gay club? Only drag show I've officially watched, I used to work at a pub and they had these two drag queens that had come and they were really funny, but I'd hate when they'd come because they'd always pick on me. And this is when I was still kind of shy, early days of the pub. They'd see me behind the bar thinking he serves everyone, must be confident, I was just quiet, and they'd make like little jokes about me. I even were collecting glasses once, they made a joke about my bum. They said it was nice though, but still, I felt a little bit paranoid, went proper red, everyone was looking at my bum, looking at my face. But following that, been to a few gay clubs, really nice environment. Also went to like a drag bar by accident. I just walked in, a drag queen's doing DJ, I thought, what's going on? And we stayed there all night and it was like such a good night. It was in Leeds. Okay, Ted Miller. If your most viewed videos to date were not centred around Drag Race, what other subject do you wish you were popular for? Okay, so I started the channel wanting to show my personality with like cooking videos. And then I started thinking more strategically like a YouTuber. So I thought a guy's first time doing something like Etsy. Girlfriend always goes on Etsy. I've never been on it. I thought, you know what, I'll do stuff like Etsy or certain homeware things. Like I really enjoyed doing them. And that also, I got a hair in my eye. I really enjoyed doing them. And this is what led me to a straight guy's first time, RuPaul's Drag Race. If I could do one other than that, which I wish I was popular for, if you've seen like the poetry or short writing that I do, I really enjoy doing that. But I know it won't get views, but I feel like I get something out of me every time I say it. And I'd love one of them to go viral. Like I'd be so happy to know people have heard it and it's like, have you heard that by Sam Loftus? He wrote this. Like in English in year 11, Maya Angelou, my teacher was so passionate about her and her poetry. It got me through English. If I could write words or poetry that people could look back on. Like my teacher would sometimes cry reading Maya Angelou. It sounds like whoa, but it made sense if you were there. If someone could read my words and just really feel them, I'd love that. I'm going to try do more videos like that, fit them in every now and then, but I need a lot of time to do it. Like I sit there and I have to think for so long what I want to say, but I love doing stuff like that. Motivational little videos. Ted, good questions. What is your favourite brand type of beer? Currently it's Cause Light. Currently it's Cause Light, but it switches up and down. My favourite drink right now is Thatcher's Cider. So nice. It's like a kiss to the tongue. Okay, random person. Can you burp the ABCs? No. I could probably trump them though. Okay, I don't know her. Out of all of Rue's girls, whose drag aesthetic do you like most? Crystal Method. I've got to say Crystal Method. Like this season I thought Utica Queen would be like similar, but it's just not added up for me. Like you think Crystal Method, like the weird queen, she was just like the artistic and a little bit different. Like maybe I won't always be centered around that, but at this period of time, Crystal Method, really like it. Okay, Jimmer again. Your advice to people who are dealing with mental health, especially in the time of the pandemic. You know, over the pandemic, we've all been on our phones so much, reading so many things that can get to us, and so many things have happened in the world with different angles, different ways to look at them, and it can get to you, and everyone's even battling their own struggles, you know, at home. Maybe you don't like being secluded, bad relationship, gambling, drinking. You've done things that just don't mentally help you. And I think it's been a time where people can really seclude themselves and bundle up into a corner. And I think a lot of people, in the harsh reality in this day and age, is everybody's going through stuff. There's different ways to handle it. Some people want everybody to look at them in no matter what way. They'll cry out loud. Some people will bundle it up all their life. And I think in my generation and around my generation, there's a real thing of thinking we're the only ones that are feeling so bad. But yet the generations above will be feeling the exact same, but just convey it in a different way. Your grandparents aren't exactly going to go on Snapchat and go, not feeling too sexy today, hit me up. So my way of getting out of it is to write down in poetry or like motivational speech the things that are getting into my head, and once I've done it, I feel like I've got some kind of release. Some singers or even rappers, unless this is like a weird excuse, but they're writing their lyrics, what they're feeling, and they get it out there. They're getting it out there in like a creative way. Like they're promoting helping other people through what they're thinking themselves. Try turn whatever dark things might be in your mind, whatever's weighing you down. See, if you smoke, drink, gamble, stuff like that, bad thoughts, or can't get out of bed, I know it sounds so hard, but there's only one way out. It's the hard way out. Everybody wants it handed to them. Everybody wants an open door handed to them for an answer, but you can't. You are the answer. If you want to stop gambling, ban yourself off everything. If you want to stop drinking, don't buy alcohol for a couple, just for a week. Just do it. If you're having bad thoughts and you're staying in bed, which is one of the worst things, you know, when you can't get out of bed in the morning, you have to get up. You have to pull yourself up and just go for a walk. Going for a walk, it sounds so simple, but you can clear your mind. Not even when you're on it, but when you get back in. Don't go on your phone on the walk. Phones are just a black hole trap of crap, in a way. And my lord, don't go on Twitter. That thing is just... The type of people who go on Twitter every day and argue are the type of people who would attend, like, public hangings type of thing. Oh. Turn the pain into some creation. And most of all, don't try to turn it on someone else. It's you. It's your life. Take it back, grip it by the balls. Grip it by the balls and just ride it. If you can defeat it once, you can defeat it again. Just feel the power. Next one, I'm sure you get this all the time, but when are we going to see you beat your mug, Henny? When are we going to see you beat your mug, Henny? I don't know what that means. I'm sure I should know what it means, or it might be a drag term, it might be a slang term, it might be something completely different. Beat your mug, Henny. In my head, that means whack me around the head with a bottle of Henry Westons. What does it mean? And if you have to be in drag one day, which will you choose? Do you mean like who would I look like? I'd want to look like Brooklyn Heights, because I feel like I could look like Brooklyn Heights in drag. Long legs, blonde hair. I feel like I could pull that off. I feel like I'd look in the mirror and go, dang. Okay, Jim. The Jim. Would you? Who knows? Okay, and Cartoon Boy, when you dropping your OnlyFans? Well, if I could charge £1,000 per video for OnlyFans, I'll make it that day. But until then, until it pays rent, probably never. Okay, so that's all of them. That sums it up. If you want me to answer any more questions, As soon as I post this, I'll be watching the comments straight away to answer them, and then I'll check over and over as days go by after I finish work just to answer some more. Maybe I'll do another one if I get more questions. I really enjoy doing these videos, but I really need a wee, so it's time to close it off. I always need a wee at the end of the video, just to share something with you. You know it's the end when I need a wee. Okay, but thanks for watching. Let me know what you want next. Drag race related or not, let me know. But I'm gonna go wee. Okay, thanks. Bye. No. Cheers.